Okie dokie. So, let's see, we left off with you guys on the landing pad and about to go in.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay, so you're all at the door. You're you're all going in.
Captain.
Do y'all go into the customs office, or do you stand there twiddling your thumbs?
Sorry, I'm distracted at the moment. Sorry.
It's happened to me often enough.
Yeah, college basketball's on, and I'm getting very distracted. Hold on a sec, it's almost over. Yeah, no. Okay, I can be focused now. Okay.
Well, if that's going to be, I got the Red Wings game going. If that's going to be a problem.
No, I mean, I was just very invested, and the game was in overtime, and so I needed to see how it ended. So we're good. It's over now. We're good. Oh, don't do that, baby.
Okay, Kyler, we're standing at the door. He said, "What are we doing?"
And we're going through customs, right?
Yes.
That's what's happening.
Okay, so you head in, and there's a long, very large, pretty much just a hallway, and lead, and you can see other doors that lead out to to what what you probably saw coming in landing if you were looking out. Other like three other landing pads, small spaceport, and so down towards the end, there's a place where for them to search you and pass you through detection machines and stuff.
And we've already gone back and gotten our weapons, yeah.
Yeah, that happened. That was before we
Yeah.
went to go to customs. Yeah.
Also, don't forget everyone, we're using aliases here.
Yes. Do any of y'all need a refresher on the aliases?
I'm Philip Cook.
I am Chan something. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my notes.
I'm Sakimi Kogan.
Sakimi Koga. Yeah.
Koga.
I'm Chant Bose. Yeah, so what kind of detection devices are we talking about here?
Like what you'd expect in an airport.
So like a
20th
full
century
body
airport.
scanner, or like metal detector, or like X-ray machines.
I would say for this place, full body scanner. And like they've got a thing on the side for you to put any bags through. And there's like a couple security guards and stuff manning the station. Well, I say a couple, there's really only like two. It's not a big place, and they weren't expecting anyone. So I imagine you head down the hall, and go and start heading through customs, or
Yeah.
the scanners at least.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay, Barry, you want to take over?
Sure. The customs officers are just standard people, kind of normal looking. Nothing too much about them. They look over your stuff and whatnot. Do you have anything to declare before you enter into our city? And one of the guards just kind of pops up, says that, and just he's still looking down at the screen, trying to scan through stuff and whatnot, waiting for anybody to answer.
What kinds of things should we declare? It's our first time through.
Well, things like you're carrying weapons. Well, okay, yeah, y'all are. More like things of you represent a political group who is currently banned on our planet. Anybody that might want to kill somebody on this planet. The easy stuff. Or fruits or vegetables or anything that you might be transporting across. Do you have intentions of purchasing anything here on our planet, or are you just here to visit the restrooms?
Well, we're here to visit, but I'm a collector. I like to pick up old, kind of cultured objects. So I might pick up something if something catches my eye.
All right, sir. Can I see your ID then?
Yeah, it's true.
And he takes a pretty decent little look through it, scans it through his system. Alright, everything seems to check out, Mr. Boss, whatever. Um, Here you go, have fun.
Thank you very much.
Do take note, we do have somewhat of a lockdown in certain areas. Don't worry, you guys should be fine. Goodbye, have a nice day. And he ushers you out the door.
All of us?
And I think they also they let you know that you're not allowed outside of Los Extranos, the city that you're in. You're not allowed to go beyond the walls without express permission.
Yeah, and the little gentleman pops up again. Yeah. What he said, pointing to to another one of his coworkers. See how I worked that in there?
Well, now we do since you pointed it out.
You're welcome.
I didn't realize this planet was under so much lockdown. We might need to investigate where trouble is and what we should avoid.
Yeah, I mean, I know where we're supposed to be going, so as we're walking away, not right next to him. By the way, I'm not talking about this right next to these people.
Oh, right. I figured it was as we were walking.
Good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I know where we're supposed to be going. It's just a matter of getting it through customs. But no, this planet doesn't get a lot of visitors. They don't have active space travel, so and the majority parties aren't exactly friendly to Outworlders. The city's really the only one that even lets Outworlders even remotely have access. So the shorter time we're here, the better. The longer we stay here, the more likely we are to attract the attention of the majority parties.
What's the name of the city?
Los
Los
Extranos.
Extranos.
Give me a moment.
Los Extranos.
Did that work?
Yes.
Negotiating that.
And for anyone who doesn't speak Spanish, culta means cultured.
I do not, so this is all strange.
Yeah, so culta is not cult, it's cultured.
It's perfectly fine for you to not understand it, because if your character doesn't speak Spanish, then you don't need to know unless someone else explains it to you. So
Where are we?
you guys would be down here. That main square right there would be like the lobby of the spaceport.
Okay, tokens aren't really going to work on this map, right?
Oh no, this is just like I just threw this together to give you an idea of where you guys were.
Okay, what are these? What are all these different districts?
On the left side, I mean, well, you'll find out as you go, I guess, is probably a better way to put it.
Okay, I say to Kyler, Leopold, I say, where are we going?
Alright, well, we should probably spend some time wandering around before going directly to where we're going in case we're being followed or something. So, no, let's go see if we can find maybe some restaurants or something to kind of check out.
We're sticking together though. We're not splitting up.
No, yeah, I would not recommend splitting up.
I suggest a
But
little canteen. Every spacer heads there first. It would make us a bit more ordinary.
You guys
Well-
think they sell Mexican food?
Well, no, I'm not sure about Mexican. The roots are more in the Colombian style, and they don't exactly have the same crops. But and I don't know what you'd consider Mexican food from your homeworld, but I'm sure it's different. But the food here is quite good most of the time.
Most of the time?
Well, I mean, they have to grow everything underground, so. Okay, so is this above ground or below ground?
this is an
Okay.
above ground city,
Okay.
like both the cities.
Yeah, most of the cities are underground. The temperatures are too cold. When the prisoners were originally dropped off, they hollowed out like a cave system for them. They use a lot of geothermal power here.
Well, let's go get some beef steak.
Okay, so as you guys exit the spaceport, you see a parking lot over here, and all those black lines are roads. And there's like a small road that comes out from the parking lot up to the front of the spaceport and loops back around into the parking lot. And all the red lines are walls or chain link fences, except for the ones that are squares like buildings. Those are actual buildings.
The darker red.
All right, so on my map, where is the place we're actually supposed to be going?
That would be, uh, looking at the map, it would be like 5 miles out past, into the city proper. Or that is not Los Extranos, La Colta.
Oh, it's inside. Oh, that's fun. So it's like west of here.
Yeah.
Does that count as going outside the city according to the rules they just gave there?
Yes, it does.
I was afraid of that.
So what are you gonna do now? You're standing out front of the spaceport.
I think we're gonna go mingle a little bit to find like restaurant areas just to make it look more normal. Then we just go straight for somewhere.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna guess you guys like call a cab or something, or look up a service to rent a vehicle.
We're just outside the spaceport, right?
Yep.
There's gotta be like a travel guide nearby.
There's a phone booth, some pay phones.
Let's see if we can find like a travel guide or a
Map.
phone booth. Yeah, something like a book or something, and tell us where stuff is. Maybe there's a travel, like a tour guide.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on there being a tour guide. Maybe.
No.
Not intended for
We just need a directory.
foreigners. Yeah.
Information kiosk.
I'm sure
Yeah.
if we call a cab of some sort, the driver should know where restaurants are. It's his job to know the city, after all.
Yes, but as you've said, they don't particularly like outsiders. How could we trust his information would be beneficial?
Well, this city is the most friendly towards outsiders, so
Yeah, they don't like foreigners outside of Extremo.
I mean, they don't necessarily have any feelings one way or another towards outsiders here, but and obviously there are some people that don't agree with the majority view in the city, but it's definitely the most friendly place on the planet. And I mean, people aren't going to necessarily know that we're foreigners just because we ordered a cab. Maybe if we walked a little bit away from the spaceport, it would be less obvious, but it would be a little bit of a trek.
Should I call the car or what?
Yeah, let's call a car. Let's call a cab of some sort.
What do they have in this game? Do they have payphones or some?
I mean, depends on the planet, but yeah, on this planet, yeah, there's a payphone. There's a couple payphones right out front of the spaceport.
Okay. I go walk to one of the payphones, and is there a directory here that I can use to call a taxi service?
Yeah, there should be one.
Okay, I call the taxi service and request a cab, and I make sure that they know that there's 4 passengers to bring a big enough auto.
Okay, so you guys wait like 15 minutes after that, and the cab
Wait a
drives
minute.
up.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm sorry. I want to ask, when I talk to the people on the phone, I want to ask about fares.
Barry.
Well, our fares are going to be standard rates, sir. Roughly 10 credits per mile. Just a little bit. Now, I understand that might seem high, but we're like one of the only cab services in this particular part of town, so.
So you can charge whatever you want. How nice for you.
Oh,
How
well, it
long
makes
do we
things
gotta wait?
easier. I wouldn't say no more than 5 minutes. I got somebody right there. It shouldn't be too long.
Fine. Bye. And I hang up on him.
I certainly hope you aren't expecting me to pitch in. I kind of took this job because I don't have money.
No, we have enough in the advance payments to cover the travel fares.
Good.
Alright, let's see here. About 5 minutes later. Yeah, about 5 minutes later, a gentleman pulls up in a fairly large, little bit of a minivan almost thing, and opens or lowers down the window and um, yells out or barks out, "What can I do for y'all?" Never mind the southern accent.
We're hungry. Can you take us to some restaurants?
Oh, I know of a few good places to eat. Why don't y'all hop in? Uh,
I get in the cub.
Yeah, Leopold to get into.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the front seat.
What do y'all have a taste for anyway?
yeah, I was gonna ask, what would y'all like to eat? Around here, we tend to eat whatever we can eat. Usually, it's a straight up Spanish mix, but I know some of you spacers might like something a little different.
Do you know any place that serves a good beefsteak?
Yeah, I do. My cousin works there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and head on over there. Y'all do have a way to pay, don't you?
As long as you take credits.
We have credits.
Alright, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Leopold, you'd remember that there, that within Los Extranos they've got stuff set up to process exchange credits, so you should be fine within Los Extranos as far as spending credits. And and also one thing you would notice is this fenced-in block of residential area. All the yellow is residential. You'd recognize that as where you used to live. That that fenced-in area is only for Clarides, or at least it was before.
Oh, y'all got lucky. Alright. The driver goes ahead and pulls out at a nice safe speed, very obedient to the law, just takes it straight normal, tries to make sure y'all have a very comfortable ride. So, what brings y'all to our fair city of Los Extranos?
Well, we're mostly just stopping by to get some fuel, but we've heard some talk about how kind of nice the culture is here, so we decided to take a look for ourselves instead of just sitting in the spaceport while we refuel.
In particular, your symphonies.
So that last word again?
Symphonies.
Oh, the symphonies. Oh, yeah. Well, best in the galaxy, I think. Been a while since
So-
I've been there, but last time I was there, it was pretty good.
Which ones are your favorite?
I tend to prefer some of the ones that. Sorry, ma'am. I kind of hate to put this on you, but I like some of the ones that kind of drive the ladies a little bit closer to my arm.
No need to apologize. It's understandable.
So, does
I just
the
give
rest
you
of
the
the-
look.
the rest of the I know Los Extranos is open to us, but the customs guy said something about the rest of the cities being blocked or something. You know, I don't know. I'd like to see more of the cities, but
Yeah, right now you might not want to go out there.
what's going on?
Well, if you look out over in the distance, and he points off towards some of the major part of the other of Los Colta or La Colta.
Yeah. He points out over the wall.
Yeah, there's spots that are a little bit brighter than usual at this time of day.
You see some smoke.
Oh, what's
Smoke?
fire or?
Yeah, you could say fire, smoke. It's one of those things where it's best if we don't talk about it. But just know that you're safer over here on this side of the wall, anyways.
Oh, so does everyone take credits as currency, or is there some sort of exchange place we could go to?
Yeah, there's a exchange place around here. I think it's over by. Yeah, there should be one.
Well,
Over,
I think everything in here is just all set up to accept credits.
yeah, the driver was going to mention that everything in here takes credits. There's an exchange place over there next to the restaurant that he's taking y'all to, and kind of says y'all can change out there if you want. But again, he recommends staying in this part of the city because it's safer.
Yeah, well, thank you.
And after a little bit, I guess y'all have stopped with the inquisitors and such. Okay. In that case, the rest of the drive is pretty much well peaceful and whatnot. And y'all arrive at this kind of an almost rundown shack, but it's been rebuilt, made to look really, really nice for a shack. Um, and he lets y'all off and tells y'all, "Hey, when y'all get in there, just go ahead and tell them that Val sent you."
Val, that's you?
Yeah. Valeriano Guillen. It's nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, what do we owe you for the fare?
The fare will be 10 credits. Not too bad.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thank you. Sorry,
And I'm gonna
Eagle.
have to teach you this. I'm going to teach you the lesson of shutting up when the cab driver's about to leave without being paid.
I'm trying to not cause attention.
Nah, since he dropped you all off here, he probably would have hung around anyways.
Oh, you were gone.
Well, lesson learned. Shall we eat? What kind of approach do we want to be here? Do we want to split up a little bit, listen to some gossip? What's your thinking, Captain?
Well, we're gonna have to go into that part of the city, but I don't want to look like we're fishing for information either. They might not take too kindly to that. But I think if we're at the restaurant and someone wants to hit up the bar table, see if anyone's talking about what's going on over there, they've got some news even on this inside the restaurant. We might learn enough that we'll know what's going on over there.
I assume anything we order is on your tab.
Yeah, we've got enough to cover this for sure.
So you don't have any established contacts here already that we can go to? We're starting fresh.
Yeah, and to use my old contacts, even if they were still around, would be very dangerous because then they might make the connection about why we're here. And I mean, I know where we're supposed to go. We just need to get over there without looking suspicious.
Well, what we need is somebody who can get us in and out of the city without being spotted, without being caught.
Or at least looking suspicious.
Well, let's go into the restaurant, see what we can find out what's going on over there, and then we'll plan from there. Sound good?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yep. And food sounds good anyway.
Yeah, no offense, but the ration stuff you have on the ship is disgusting.
Alright, we'll go to this restaurant.
At the top of the sign says Mama's.
Really? Mamas?
Yeah. Hispanic style culture. You gonna find anything different?
If it's Spanish, it would be mamás.
I guess we know who the owner is.
Pretty much.
Okay, I look at. Is there a bar in here?
There is indeed. As y'all step in, there's a decent seating area. And the walls don't look really good, but there's plenty of seating area. And then there's the bar on the far end on the right side of the door. And a couple of people wandering back and forth, a couple of staff people. The bartender out there waves at y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll get y'all a seat in just a second.
It is the evening, so there are a decent amount of people seated. It's not entirely barren or anything.
What is the noise level like in there?
Most of it is pretty loud. There's some music playing in the background, fairly loud Spanish music. Matter of fact, the bartender almost yelled straight through y'all's ears, to put it plainly.
Is it live music or is it coming from a player machine?
It is not live.
Are there like TVs with news on or anything?
There is a single TV off in the distance. It's set to some Spanish opera or something, a soap opera.
Well, so much for that easy angle.
Does my character know this song?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I want to take a closer look at the bar and the bartender.
All right.
Just grab the bartender. What do I see?
The bartender, tall gentleman, thin this time, really thin guy, but he knows his way around a bar. He very agile. He's doing all the bartender style tricks and whatnot. But he's got a nice fancy suit on. Not a drop of liquid on his suit either. He's really, really good at mixing drinks and whatnot. He also looks up at you. Just a minute, I'll be with you in just a second. I'll have one of my employees get you in just a second.
I pull my sister over by the arm and I say, let's sit at the bar. You don't have to talk, but I want you to smile and look as pretty as you can. Some of these people are probably drunk enough to buy into it.
Buy into.
Two oblivious girls who know nothing about town.
Fine.
I pull her over into a corner seat where there's at least some patrons, but there's 2 seats for the 2 of us to sit next to each other.
I'll try to do as she said there.
All right, and while y'all continue watching him do his thing, he looks up at the 2 ladies. And I'll be with y'all in just a second. I'll have one of my ladies get over here and help y'all out in just a second. And literally is repeating that to just about everybody who walks in. And then he finally, it dawns on him that stuck repeating himself again. He looks towards you, Toribio. Um, I'm sorry, sir. What can I do for you?
I'll have a beer and a beefsteak taco.
All right, all right. And he pulls out a nice, fresh, cold one from underneath the bar, and he confirms your order. What was that again, sir?
Beefsteak, a taco.
Ah, you got it. And he hands you a number and yells back, Anna, get a taco out here for number 15. All right, I should be right with you, sir. That was a taco, right?
Yes.
All right, good, good, good. We'll have that right out, sir.
Okay, so I guess I'm standing at the bar now.
Yeah, he assumes that you're going to stay there, but you've got your ticket in hand, number 15, and the beer sitting there in front of you, waiting for you to take it and all that. And
Is this a bottle, a glass? What is it?
yeah, bottle, fairly frosty too.
Okay, I take a drink from it, and I want to. Is there people standing on either side of me, near me? One side, the other side, both?
Oh yeah, it's dinner time. There's almost packed wall to wall. Almost several spots open that y'all can navigate to if you want, but there's quite a few there.
I'm looking for somebody to start a conversation with. Is there anybody near me that I can start a conversation without looking obvious and like? Is there anybody near me at the bar?
At the bar, there are 3 other people with you, um, besides the 2 ladies from your crew. The 3 of them. There's one guy and 2 ladies. The 2 ladies seem to be having a conversation, enriched in their own world and whatnot. They look like they've probably just got off work and are scouting out the area, so to say. The gentleman is more or less, again, he just got off work, but he's kind of trying to stick to himself a little bit. The crowd in the actual seating areas is much more lively as there are families there, and one group of family who has like 5 tables all lined up, and it almost looks like they're having a birthday party or something.
Okay, how close is the man at the bar?
About 4 stools down from you.
Is there an empty stool next to him?
Yes, there is.
Okay, I go sit in it. Is he eating anything?
He's waiting on his food. He's got a ticket in his hand. Looks like he just got there. His particular beer is only halfway empty. Looks like he's been sipping on it fairly often, though.
Okay, I try to get his attention. I say, evening.
Oh yeah, there we go. This particular gentleman is also kind of shortish. Probably very short, but you can't really tell because he's sitting down at the stool. He just kind of nods over, looks at you from the side of his glasses. Evening. What can I do for you? As he looks over at you again.
The hell of a thing about this lockdown.
3rd time this week, man. And after that, he takes a long little swig of his beer.
So what's the story with this lockdown? What's going on?
Uh, uh, I don't know much of it. Libre, Theodorakis Libre is doing some more protesting and whatnot, and the military is being their usual pain in the rear ends and they're blowing stuff up again. It's terrible. It just makes it hard for me to do my job.
What do you do?
Uh, I'm a construction worker. They've got me working some of the places over there in La Colta. It's some of it's fairly high up there. I'm one of the only ones who's brave enough to get up there.
You do high-rise construction.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, how long do they expect this lockdown to last? Do you know?
That I don't know. It'll probably last throughout the night, and that's usually about when Libre and the military work out some deal. Money changes hands, and they don't care about it. Yeah, I'll be able to get back to work tomorrow.
I'm sorry you're put out of work. I hope you're right. Best of luck to you, partner.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And about that time, an average-looking lady comes out and hands him his food. It looks to be like a really nice enchilada plate kind of thing. Lots of rice, lots of beans. Looks really good. Same to you, sir. And he starts munching on his meal and whatnot.
Okay, I'll go back to nursing my beer and waiting for my food. What are the rest of you cats doing?
Yeah, what are y'all doing? The rest of y'all?
Sorry. Yeah. Leopold's trying to decide whether or not to sit next to those two women or not.
You need a wingman. Toribio's got some no arms on experience with the lady make.
Well, it looks like they were kind of looking around, so he's gonna try and like just kind of sit by them, but not actually like initiate the conversation.
Vera and I are waiting on service.
Yeah, the bartender finally gets a chance to get to y'all ladies. I guess y'all will be next, since you're next up on the tab, so to say. Yes, ladies, what can I get for y'all this fine evening? And he continues showboating and tossing the bottles around like only a professional can, shall I say.
Hi there. I would like a hard lemonade and also your spiciest bowl of rice with as much real beef as you can get. And then I look at my sister. What do you want?
Rice sounds good.
Do you want your spicy as well, ma'am?
Yeah.
Alright, same degree of spice, or do you want something a little tamer, perhaps?
What would the character do? For
She's bold, remember?
yeah. Yeah, I think to go with spicy.
So what was that roll for, Leopold?
Would sitting directly next to women cause problems or not problems?
If
Like,
you're being a
basically-
creeper about it, probably.
Well, no, well, I've been here before, so like I kind of know things, so I should know how the culture works, I guess. And that was a really good roll.
I'm gonna say no. Only because I haven't thought of anything about that. So
You don't have the
Right,
you don't have like the
do you-
flirting culture down.
I mean it's a
Isaac?
12, so I'll let you decide what you want it to be.
Yeah, Leopold's just gonna go and kind of sit next. He's gonna sit with like one stool in between him and them.
All right. Back at the bartender. All right. Here's y'all's number. Y'all be number 18. That was a hard lemonade, correct?
Yes.
One hard lemonade, and he mixes it really professional right there in front of you. Shakes it in a nice little bottle and all that, metal bottle, and pours it out over some ice, nice and cool like. And anything for you, miss? And he's pointing right at Eagle.
I don't know what she would want.
Go with something crazy, something you wouldn't have.
I have no idea. The sort of thing I wouldn't have, I don't really know about.
Then I'll just say, then as she hesitates, she'll have the same.
All right, you got it. And he pours out another one real quick. Doing all the fancy tricks and whatnot.
You're really good at that. Where did you learn to do all this?
I've been doing this since I was a little kid. About 12 years old, maybe? Yeah, about 12 years old. That's when Mama let me come in and start working.
So is it your mama who owns everything?
That's what everybody calls her. She's not everybody's mama, but everybody calls her that. She walks around about like your mama.
That's kind of cool, actually. I haven't been to a place that's this friendly.
You should see us when we're really busy.
How long has this place been around?
Since I was 12 at least. It's been here since before then. I'd say almost 50 years. Mama's been working for quite a while.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought we'd gone out of sync there for a second. I was like, because city hasn't been around. I don't know how long, but definitely not as long as the main city. So I for a second I was like, wait.
Well, it could have been a small little restaurant right outside of town anyway. So.
But yeah, and also considering how old Leopold is, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I bet the place around here has changed a lot since it first started.
Quite a bit. That's why we've got the decorations as they are. It looks nice and all, but I know y'all saw what it looked like when y'all came in. We've done a good bit of renovating. Mama's done really well on getting the right people out here.
Like who? Who's usually around here?
Say that again, ma'am.
Just like, is this typically like a worker's place, or does she manage to get even the upper ups in here?
No fancy suits here at all. It's a lot of our clientele tends to be the customers. We did have a good number of researchers a few years back. It's just not near as much as it used to be. They used to make up a good 70% of our business.
Researchers on what?
You got me on that one. I didn't ask them too many questions about what they were researching, mostly because anyone who did gave me a weird look. So
That's odd. Usually eggheads I know just love to spew out all the information they have bottled up in their heads.
About this time, Toribio, your taco comes out. Same lady that you saw earlier, about average looking, just hurrying along and being as busy as she can, getting the food out and all that.
Okay.
And back over at the bar with let's go to Leopold this time. The two ladies are still chatting. You can tell they're checking everybody out. It's that time of day. They want to see, possible prospects for the evening, kind of thing.
Yeah, probably cast him a couple glances, but trying to get the attention of the bartender.
Yeah, he's busy with the two ladies up north, or the two ladies from your party, and going back over there. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll be back in a second, man. And he starts wandering off, doing more tricks, kind of setting up more people up with different drinks, beers for one, margaritas and whatnot. Couple iced teas on a few things here and there, but you see the iced teas are usually going to very, very young kids and whatnot. The bartender finally gets to you, Leopold. What can I get you, sir? What can I get you?
Yeah, can I get a shot of tequila?
No problem, no problem. Anything?
And maybe a tostada.
All right, you got it. And he hands you a number. Yells back, "Tostada up front!" And pulls out a tequila. Do you want just a shot, or do you want some ice with this, or what?
Nah, let's just do a shot. It's been a long day.
All right, and with that, he flips the bottle off the tip of his elbow and catches it, pours you a quick shot, and slides the glass to you, and heads off back around to everybody else.